Hi there, it's Elaine here. Today I thought I would give you a little flip through of my Red Notes junk journal. This is the one I did my Junkjournaljuly in. Now I didn't do all of the prompts for July. I did peter out at the end. There were a couple more that I was going to do. A stencil for one of them, I didn't get to do that one, but I might still do that. I might still use them in here because the book's still not finished yet. So what I'm going to do is I'll flip through the book. I did add some nice stickers on the front to decorate it a little bit. This has got my little pile of bits and bobs in there, so just ignore that. And I stuck some stickers. This was already in the journal because this was made by Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. So a lot of the things in here are what she's put in, and I've either added slight more embellishments to them. It's like this envelope. This is in here because there's obviously the other side. And I've embellished it. The stamps were already on the envelope, so I've stuck a lovely butterfly on there. And because this is sort of ready, I put a little red sticker, a ticket. So this whole sort of spread here, this one, and this one, I kind of did it together. And trouble is now I've got to remember which one it was. Envelope, I think. So I used some stickers. I've got butterfly, and this ticket was basically the cut off from here. I think it was on the bottom. Yeah. So I just popped that there. I made the tag with a DigiKit piece that I covered the back, and I use my B Belfast stickers, SpicksPicks, on it. See, she is, and some of the bits of ephemera that I've got from various people, like Corey from Corey's Coco's Cornucopia. And I know some bits are kind of freebies that I've got with my orders, and I've used them in various different ways. So this, I can't remember all of them, but I added a little bit of a lace topper there. So the idea is that this one matches this side of the envelope and the lady, because she's red obviously, and then this side matches this side of the envelope because I've got a blue butterfly and she's blue. And some of these bits and pieces have come out of my Your Creative Studio book, box. Some of the stickers were Your Creative Studio stickers, and this definitely was. This was a fairly recent one. They're kind of big stamps, so that's quite pretty. So this card was already in the book with this, and I've added the background to the back of it, made it into a tag shape, and then there's tissue. So I don't know, is this something to do with shiny? Because I use this paper because it's got gold spots on it. Seems such a long time ago, but I enjoyed doing this spread. There's mainly stickers really, and there's a bit of washi tape here, but most of it came out of Your Creative Studio. Sometimes I've just decorated the page with a sticker or a washi. This is washi tape, and I've just cut a piece out. It's got all sorts of different buildings on it. This was already in the book, and in the pocket I have a vintage postcard, which I thought suited it quite nicely because the roses go together. So I'll pop that in there. That is a French one because it says Madame. Belgium. It's a Belgian one, so it's probably from Sharika, Postal Love. And then this was already in here. I just, because it's an open pocket at the side, I've just clipped it with a clip to make sure it doesn't fall out the book really. I clip it over there like that. I put the stamp on it, I think, and the sticker. This was a one that was already in the book when before I started. It was a collage that I did quite some time ago when I first got the book. I added this one and I used some of my Chinese paper and bits and pieces, bits of washi, and it was kind of when I was really starting to do collage properly, and I was watching a lady called Barbara Salas. She's Spanish, I believe, on YouTube. I don't think she's videoing anymore at the moment. She seems to have stopped. I haven't noticed any videos coming up, but she used to journal and make collages in her journal, and I kind of used her way of doing her collages as an inspiration really. So that was quite cute. I did add this. This is an extra that I put on after I'd finished this spread. So this one is a double-sided again. It's a small little, the other side is a full page where this is just a little piece. So I've used a vintage lady here out of one of my magazines. I used a word that also came out the magazine. This is one of B. Belfast's stickers, and I used a Mongolian stamp. So I think that was that my minimalist one? No, I think that was my flowers. This one I'd already done in the book already before I started the Junk Journal July. So this is number 3, day 3, botanicals. This was this one, and I fussy cut from a book and added some other pieces to that one. I quite enjoyed doing that one because I like using numbers. This is one I'd already done, and it was a pocket already in here, and I just decorated the pocket. You can see 21 popping up now and again because that's my birthday day, 21. Right, so this one I think is Happy Mail, if I remember right, because this Happy Mail items I got from, is this tape? I've got a feeling it was Trudy's Happy Mail, and this was on the outside. It's duct tape, that's pattern duct tape, and I used a piece of it and stuck it in here with glue, obviously, because it got paper from the envelope. And then I used some bits and pieces that I think she had in her, that she sent me in her Happy Mail, and they just all seemed to go quite nicely with the roses and everything, so I was quite pleased with that one. And because this was black, I'd already done this. This was one of my 3-piece collages where some of these were 5-piece, I think, or 3-piece. That's a 5. Where's the other one that I'd already done in here? This one. I think that was a 9-piece actually. I was using odd numbers. This was a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all 1 piece. Yeah. So some are 5, some are 3, some are 9 or 7, or I was using odd numbers when I was doing the collaging. So that's that. So that the idea of the black, that I thought it looked nice with the black flower, which is a Tim Holtz die that I've got. Then I've just stuck some pretty floral stickers. This was a B Belfast, and I just added some stickers to this tissue paper that I'd stuck in. There's nothing underneath it. The idea was that I was going to put something maybe a little bit secret I don't do writing in journals. It's not my thing. This was another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item collage. Obviously the page has got this on it. This is the page. And again, this I use one of my Tim Holtz dies. And on this page is kind of a half page. This is one of my, was that vintage? I can't remember which one it was now. So I think the minimalist one are these ones. My little, all I did was stamp and put these 2 items on it. So I'll class them as my minimalist. But again, that's a little bit of a minimalist. I'd have to look on my Instagram, which I can't do because I record on my phone. But the lace is, I've got this massive reel of black lace that my daughter picked up at uni for me. She used to work in the art shop, and the fashion department were getting rid of some stock. And she said, "Do you want this lace, Mum?" I went, "Yes." Grab me a reel. It was, she literally just put £1 in the pot. They just wanted to, they didn't care how much they sold it for. So she just put £1 in the pot, and I got a whole reel. I mean a whole big massive reel. And it was full. There wasn't, I don't think there'd been anything taken off it much. And before she left, she actually acquired another one for me. So I've actually got 2 now. Plus I also had some Bordeaux Anglaise type lace as well. She brought that home, and that's on a big reel as well, a flat reel. So yeah, a lot of people have had that in their Happy Mails because I've got such a lot of it. Which is quite nice. I need to put some more in here actually, because I'd like some further up the back. It doesn't quite stick out, but you can just sort of see it a little bit on the side. But so this was, now which one was this? I did this for, I think this was the layered one, which is 15. There's lots of layers all on top of one another. So yeah, I'm sure that was the layered one. Lots of stamps and bugs and what have you. That was already in here. So as I say, I think this was the minimalist one, which is week 6, day 6. And then I'll just put some more washi tape on with buildings here and there. So I like them. Right, this one is details. I remember this one because I put lots of details on this little card. And it's the idea is that you can see this once it's tucked into the pocket. I put all sorts of, I've got a Tim Holtz file specimen type, can't remember what it's called, something files I think, stamp set. And it's got lots of numbers and these, I mean this is also, or is that a sticker? No, that's one of the stamps. That's a sticker. And it's another sticker. The specimen collect is a stamp. That filed under there is all part of the same set. So I went a little bit to town on that, and then I just put a washi sticker on the flower on the top, and then I decorated this pocket, which was already in the pocket itself was already in the book. I just put some bits of ephemera on there. Lots of Timmy stuff again. I do have a few Timmy stuff. I do like some of his stuff. And then this one is texture or textured, which is 22, which I didn't tick for some reason. Don't quite know why. It's definitely textured. And let me just take that off because it's a bit of a clip. And on the tag I put one of the, you know, on napkins you get a plain white, the ones that you take off, you get a white one, and I just put that all over this, which is actually embossed. Oh, I've put one on the back so you can't see it, but there's embossing on the actual card, and then what I've done is try to highlight the texture of the napkin and the embossing with my wax. I think it's copper wax I've got, or bronze or gold or something, I can't remember. So I've sort of picked up the texture with the wax, and then I just put a few little stickers on there to decorate it. I quite like that one. And this Barbara sent me as well in my Happy Mail. I put the yellow doily on, that came from Barbara too, but it wasn't in the book, I put it in. And this lovely embroidered birdie, he's quite cute. So the doily goes over both sides. I don't like these clips very much, but this one, I don't think it is one of the Junkjournaljuly. I don't think so. I haven't showed it on anywhere. I've not even taken a photo of it because I'm not quite sure if it's finished. And the little tag comes out. Yeah, I don't think it's any specific prompt. I don't think so. So I just did that one really. I haven't decorated. I need to decorate this pocket. This one was already in here. It was a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this bit here is 9. Just bits and pieces already in the book. Now this one is negative space. And what I did was I took this out of there and I thought, well, that's the negative space. So the flowers on the page, Barbara, I don't know how she did it, but they're really gorgeous. This is the other half of the page. All this, I don't know what she used, whether she used a stencil or what to do it, but they really come out lovely. And so I wanted to I put this circle negative over that flower just to highlight it. And then one of the butterflies come out of this particular part. These are from my die cut books that I get from the works here in the UK. And all the embellishments like the butterflies and all of this. And then I just used a washi sticker as well. And I used pink ones on this side so they sort of go together really, and another washi sticker over there. Right, so my battery died because my phone's playing up. I've added stickers here. Sticker on this was already in the book. I do like these stickers, especially the floral ones. Right, this one is pattern. Oh yeah, number 9, pattern. But I've also remembered monochrome, which is this lady on the black lace thing. That's the monochrome one. I had a feeling it was one I did because I had trouble trying to match this colour up to keep it all the same. Obviously monochrome, sort of a grey browny colour. Right, so this one's pattern, and I layered up lots of patterns. Sorry, in between I've gessoed my book for another video I need to do, but I'm sorry, I've got lots of gesso all over me now. So I just patterned up lots of different scrapbook paper. Then I found this nice lovely bumblebee who's got a lovely pattern behind him. And obviously this perfume bottle has got a lovely pattern on it. So I thought that was quite pretty in the end. When I put the papers down, I thought, oh, they don't look nothing really. So I put this sticker on, which was out of my sticker book. SpicksPicks. I can't remember which one. Probably the antiquarian one, I think. I do use them on occasion. And it was a nice pattern. But I thought, And then I found this. I love perfume bottles. I used to collect, you know, the ones with the puffy, squeezy puff balls on the end. I started collecting those, but they're quite hard to get hold of. So I did start collecting those a little bit, but I'm not even sure where they are now. Probably packed away in a box somewhere. Nice flashcards and a tarot card in there. They come with the book. She did fill it with quite a lot of ephemera, Barbara did. Yeah, and those bits came with the book. I decorated the pockets. I haven't decorated anything else there, but I used a nice little collagey thing on the pocket. That was already in the book. This one is, I cheated a little bit, collage cluster. And the reason I cheated is because Corey made this, and it came with one of my orders, because she always has lots of nice clusters and bits of ephemera that she puts in her orders as a thank you type of thing. And so I used her little cluster, and it's actually a tuck spot, so I've got this on it at the moment because it's also holding that one in. So yeah, that's 20. And then this one I think is number 17 paint, because this is a gel print and I used acrylic paint to make it, and it's one of my all-time favourites. And I did have the whole piece in my old Dutch book, and part of it I'd stuck something on the back. So I decided to tear it out of there because it's actually got copper on it. I don't know whether you can see it in this light. I'll see if I can get it to flash. But it's got sparkly copper. Oh, there we are. So, and I think the other paints were kind of what do you call it, metallic-y type of paint as well. So it's got quite a nice coppery sparkle, and I absolutely love it. So I just used a piece of it on here and then collaged over the top. So that's paint number 17. And these are just me sticking stickers down to decorate some of the pages. I'm gonna collage on this page, and I believe, I think it's this one. Yes, this particular, it's an envelope. It's actually a pocket in there as well. And the reason I love this bit is because it's the 31st of January 1963. Well, I was born on the 21st of January 1963. So I was like 10 days old when this piece of this envelope, I don't know whether it looks like it's something to do with his employment, because it maybe is his wage packet or something, which belonged to the, and I was really stoked, and I thought, that's so sweet, it's in my book, and it's just so close to when I was born as well. It's really weird. But yeah, because she sent them to Barbara, and Barbara's put them in here. And I happened to buy this book that she put it in, which was so nice. So I'm going to make a nice spread here, and I'm going to make something to go in the pocket as well. So yes, I haven't done that yet, but I will do. And there's some more stickers. Right, this one has two. This one has Favourite Supply, which is number 11. And also In the Garden, because I did all the flowers and stuff, which is number 12. So 11 and 12 I did on this double page spread. This was one of my favourites. I've got two favourites in here, but this was probably my most favourite. So my favourite supply are vintage tickets, vintage stamps, washi tape and stickers. So there's obviously stickers behind here. And this is actually a little tuck spot, which I need to make a little something to go in there. And then obviously my magazine Vintage Ladies. Sorry, I was out of shot then. So this is a short page and this is a long page, but it is, I've done it so it goes together because she's obviously got a lovely floral blue dress and I use blue tickets and blue stickers over here with flowers on. And I found a bird and obviously a hedgehog because we have hedgehogs in our garden. We do have a hedgehog comes to our garden regularly. He used to eat the bird food that used to drop from the bird table, but our bird table's a bit defunct. It's fallen to pieces and on the tilt. I need to buy him a new one actually. My husband feeds the birds in the garden and most of our birds have disappeared. But I did see our robin yesterday sitting in the middle of the lawn picking at stuff that, because obviously when we cut all the trees down, which are just sort of outside my workshop window is that way, and there was a big tree and it really cast quite a dim light into my workshop, and now it's really, well, it's dark now, but it used to be really dark in here, so hopefully it'll be a bit lighter now that that tree's gone. It's a shame actually because it was a lovely tree, but it's self-set. It was a dog willow or something like that, I think it was called. We looked it up, we had to find it, and yeah, it was a bit shame we had to take it down, but it was just overhanging and it was just in the way and in the wrong place. And our old cherry, our flowering cherry tree had it died, and so they took that down. That all went in the skip. It took them a day to chop all this stuff down and they piled it all up onto the lawn. And yeah, the old robin was digging around in the lawn having a lovely time. So obviously there was some stuff that came out the tree. Sorry, just getting comfortable on my chair. And he was digging around in the lawn looking for various lovelies for himself. I was very happy to see him yesterday. And he was actually about the other day as well. So I think he's about again, looking for food in our garden, which is good. So yes, so that one's in the garden and favourite supplies. So that's a pocket there. And then this is a pocket, kind of an open pocket here. This came with my book and I've just put a little mini collage on there. So these clips I use to keep the pocket closed because it means that the pocket's bigger. Let's go like that. And I can get more in it, but they tend to fall out because all the openings are this way, so they fall out the book. More stickers. I got that from Corey, I think, so I just popped him in there. I might decorate it at some point. And I put me Owly on, made a pocket out of him. He is a Artie Mays Winter's Tale digikit, and he is actually a pocket. He's supposed to be a pocket. So I popped him in there, and I shall probably do something wintry on him in a couple of months. So this one is, which one did I say this was? I did this early on, I think. I think this is my vintage one. Everything on here is vintage of some sort. So I've got my ladies, 50s ladies. This come out of a book, stamps, tickets, obviously. This is a pharmacy kind of label. Eau de Cologne. And I thought, well, I'll put one of me men. And the ladies are talking about Mr. with the pipe, saying what a handsome chap he is. And this came out of one of my magazines, vintage magazines. And this was one of Corey's kind of vintage label, pharmacy labels that she made a masterboard of, like I did. And she made it first. I copied her, really. But we did our own versions, obviously. And they're all vintage pharmacy labels. And then she's cut a circle out of her masterboard, which I assume she probably photocopied, I would imagine. This is actually a pocket. And I need to make a tag or something to go in there at some point again. But again, I haven't done my tag challenge, and that's something that I can do. I can make a tag to go in that for one of those. I think that is about it in this book. He was already in the book. I'd done him some time ago with the other collages that I'd done. I felt he was a little bit messy in the background. I got a bit carried away with me stamping, and I did it in brown. It's the vintage sepia ink. It is quite intense, this particular ink, and it does tend to smudge a bit. I don't particularly like it. I have actually bought a Tim Holtz one now, which is the Express Truffle, which is a dark one. So they're permanent inks. They're not the distress ones. So yeah, there's a Ranger one. Yeah. Oh, it's a Memento. Oh, that's my Tuxedo Black. But I've got it's a Memento. I got it wrong. But yeah, it's a permanent one. I thought I had the brown one up here, but no, that's probably down in the house. So that is all the ones I did for my Junk Journal July in here, with a little stoppage in the middle. You know, there's still some pages that I can do, but it is getting quite chunky. That's lovely. I was wondering whether to put a tie on it, but I don't think I will at the moment. I just like it all. I need some more sticky out tabs, because I haven't got many, and that one's quite a big one. It was a card that came with the book, and oh, look at that glue. I overdid the glue there, I think. And it was a strange one, really, and I thought I'll just make it into a tag. So it is actually quite a large piece of card. I didn't quite know what to do with it, so I thought I'll make it into a tag. So I put it in the middle, but I could do with a few more in between. And I need some more lace sticking out. I'm going to do some black lace, which I want to do up here somewhere, this end of the book, because the other one is about here somewhere. And yeah, some nice little black bits on it. So that's my Junk Journal July. Thought you might like to see the ones that I did all together. I got a bit carried away with the wax, and I put it all over the back of the thing. Never mind. So that's that one. So you might see me working it just to do the odd thing in there, so you can see it. And that is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed my little flip through, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep well, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos, and when I upload them, please press the like button, thumbs up button, and I would appreciate that most dearly. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.